Hi there, my name is Chelsea, and today I thought I would talk to you a little bit about what I do when I get a new client horse. So this is a brand new client horse. She just got here yesterday, and this is the first time that I've haltered her. So right now she seems pretty cool and calm, which is kind of neat, but it might also mean that she doesn't like to move very much. So that might mean that under saddle or on the ground she gets a little bit irritated if you ask her to move. I'll be kind of watching that. She's a 6 to 10-year-old mare. I think she's just been rode casually. She came because she needs to be restarted, I believe, and maybe some issues on the trails. Regardless of why a horse comes, we do this. The process is always the same. We're going to check groundwork and make sure there's no holes there, and then we're going to move on to the ridden stuff. So whatever the problem is, it's usually fixed in the groundwork, and then it'll be fine-tuned in the ridden work. So when I get a new client horse, I have kind of various things that I like to do. One of the first things I do is make sure that I have personal space, because I don't want some psycho horse running me over, because that's just no fun. After I do that, and that's established every single day, after we do that, then I kind of check to make sure that their eyes are focused on me, and that's also done every day. And their eyes being on you is really important because it kind of shows that, that they're thinking about you, they're focused on you. And a lot of horses, they'll do stuff, but they won't actually be focused on you. Their eyes are kind of somewhere else, so that means their mind is also somewhere else, and you're not going to get the best results that way. So those are a couple things that I do. I also I look for any holes that there might be in the groundwork. So if maybe she's a little bit worried about the saddle, or a little bit worried about a saddle pad or bridling, something like that, we'll go through all that and make sure she's good with it all. And then we're going to install a couple emergency brake type things, and as well make sure her lateral flexion is good, and make sure that she's good with pressure and the release of pressure. So those are a few things I'm going to do on the ground before I jump on her. And then once I get on her, there's another little bit of a process that we do to make sure that she's safe to continue and live her life, going out on the trails and things, because no one wants to just live in the arena. So there is quite a process that we go through, and the process takes, more than 30 days. They can come for 30 days, but there's not going to be a ton that gets done, because the first couple weeks is usually groundwork, depending on the horse. Maybe it's quicker, maybe it's slower, but it all depends on the horse. But around 2 weeks is usually a fairly good number. And then we do the ridden work. So your horse, when they go to a trainer, depending on the trainer, they might not get that full 30 days of riding in a month, because first your horse needs a couple days off in there. No one can work 7 days a week for a month straight, and I need a day off, and the horses do too, so that's 4 days off there. And then sometimes life gets in the way and you can't work your horses. I mean, I work mine 5 to 6 days a week, but you never know. So at the end of the month, a horse probably isn't going to be broke in the sense that you can take it anywhere. I mean, it's going to have a good start on it, and depending on the person they'll get their horse back, they can continue with that. But if your horse might need more than that 30 days, and no horse is broke after 30 days, it's just not going to happen. So that's kind of my process when I take in new horses, and it doesn't have a lot to do with barrel racing, but on the same hand, the things I do with these horses are the same that I do with my personal horses. I make sure that they all have the same basics, and then those basics can go into any discipline. So I hope that kind of helps and gives you a little bit of an idea about what I do kind of every day. And if you have any questions or anything, let me know. And as well, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to put out videos every Thursday, which I've kind of been doing. So I hope that you enjoy this video, and if you have any comments or questions or anything, let me know. Thanks.